Today I am reading medicine Hepar Sulph. Hepar Sulph is a syphilitic remedy. It was first prepared by Hahnemann, who used the white interior of the oyster cell. He heated it to the high temperature along with the flower of sulfur. The Hepar Sulph is different from calcareous sulph, probably due to its mode of preparation. It has element of both calcarea and sulfuricum, but has an added elements of violence and cruelty. Like calcarea, the vapor surface person has a tremendous fear of being alone and is very concerned about the health of relatives, but he feels that people upon whom he depends for support push him down, treat him badly, humiliate him. He becomes very violent, so much so that he wants to set things on the fire, wants to kill. He's very hurried, especially in the speech, quarrelsome and very dissatisfied. Nothing pleases him. There is in him a great touchiness. Thus, Hippershoff is represent the violent extreme of Calcea sulphuricum. Fata gives uh, sentence ferocious want to kill those who offended him, wants to set the things on the fire. He himself has a feeling of being terribly offended. It is the feeling that preceded a violent revolutions, the feeling of being terribly insulted, offended by the person who is supposed to look after you, like a king. In such a revolution, things are set on fire and people are slaughtered, arson, and murder. I have seen that in anger they can get violent, suicidal, homicidal with the firearm or a sharp weapon. Even trifles make them extremely violent. For example, I had a patient who found a stain on the shirt that had just come back from the laundry in a rage. He set the shirt on fire. On another occasion, out of anger, he poured a kerosene all over his house to set it on fire. He improves remarkably with the hypersulf. Like sulfur, hypersulf is also the concern very much with the appearance. He feels unappreciated like calcea sulfurica, but the feelings are much more intense, as seen by comparing the symptoms, sits and meditate of calcea sulfurica to that hypersulf is dementia with complete stupidity. Both are different. Calcea sulf sits and meditate, and in hypersulf, dementia with complete stupidity sits silently and speechless in a corner. Sad mood for hours, must cry vehemently. Whereas calcea is fearful, hyperself has a violent fright, as it as is seen in the symptom. Frightful version, frightful vision of the fire and dead person. Violent fight on slumbering. Violent fright on slumbering. On a sleepy state. The irritability of the sulfur is present, but again a violent form. A violent, passionate frightfulness, wrathful irritability, even to the most extreme violence, threatening to end the murder and arson. Physical concomitants are desire, fats, sour, spice, tendency to suppurate boil, extremely tender, eruption evaporated by the heat, very offensive order of the discharge, very sensitive, oversensitive to noise, pain, draft of the air, pain or splinter like, violent from pain, extremely chilly. Rubrics are abrupt, cruelty, inhumanity, delusion, fire, vision of, fear alone of being, fire wants to set things on, kill, desire to, kill, knife with a, kill, offense, sudden impulse to kill for a slight, sensitive, pain to, suicidal, fire to set oneself on, Violent deeds of violence deeds of violence, rage leading to Kant says desire for fat, desires a highly seasoned food. Patak says beside oneself, crave condiments and touchy patient. This was all about Hepar Sulph. Thank you for listening.